Welcome to the 1204. I believe Anthos was correct to walk out on the RTM podcast. I believe Anthos played an absolute blinder. Agreed to come on the show, took the money, accepted the apology, public apology, and she was out. Young Spray then tried to intercept her at the door, at the exit, demanding his money back. And this chick, she went full Karen mode and pulled out her phone and called the police. Telling the police she's been held against her will and this man is preventing her from leaving. And Young Spray just had no choice but to accept the loss. Listen, fair play to her. Fair play to her. You know. And then I made a video. Well, the video I made actually was I was talking to Kiki, the female host. I was telling her, look, listen, you may not want to associate yourself with this type of podcast. I mean, the main host of the podcast, Young Spray, refers to himself as a lunatic, or is it a maniac or something like that? I mean, I don't think that's a wise decision, because Young Spray, he obviously has thick skin. I don't think Kiki Morales does. I think Kiki Morales' skin is extremely thin. And I believe being on that show is only going to make her skin much thinner. By the way, I don't think she even adds anything to that show anyway, if I'm being honest. Unlike Ice Cream, the previous female host, the former female host that was on that show, I think she actually adds something to the show. I mean, to be around those three guys anyway, I think you need to, well, especially two of them, I think you need to have a very strong personality. And I think I think Kiki is extremely meek. But anyway, I stand on what I said. I think that woman was correct, Anthos, in leaving the way she left and that. And I said in that video that I made about RTM, I said that I did not think it was a appropriate platform for her to tell her story on, especially after what they said. And then this host on the RTM podcast, the one with the dreads, the Congolese guy, he obviously disagrees with that. And he mentioned me he mentioned me on their most recent interview, which was with let's just call him the boxer guy, the guy who boxes. Listen, man, I don't even know his name. He's saying it's just a Congolese guy with dreads. So here's the thing. Let me show you why that is not a appropriate platform for such a serious and sensitive conversation. You are interviewing this boxer guy. And although the full interview has not been put out, I have watched all the clips. And all I see is you guys having a conversation. And this boxer guy is sat there like a spare prick. You guys are going off on tangents all the time. You're meant to be interviewing my man, but you guys are there having random, stupid conversations. Have you had sex with a crack addict? Or a nitty, as you guys said? No, but I have gotten head from a crackhead. Look at that kind of conversation. And you're meant to be interviewing this guy. You guys are not cut out for those serious topics, unfortunately. You're not. And that chick knew it. That's why she kept it moving. She came for the money and she kept it moving. Oh, but just stay. Oh, but just stay, you know. We wanted to hear your story. Kiki, shut the fuck up. I'm actually being serious, you know. Kiki needs to shut her mouth because I'm not being funny. Nothing of substance comes out of that woman's mouth anyway. And let's face it, yeah. Now I'm gonna say this, yeah. Young Spray did not bring you on that show to say anything of substance. Now, she is well put together. Yeah? She has the appearance of somebody that is pretty. And I'll make a whole video about that next. What I mean by that. So she's got the pretty appearance. And Young Spray understands that men, especially black men, are very thirsty. So having a bit of so-called eye candy on the show is going to bring in the viewers. You don't believe me? Look at the comments. You're going to see comments about talking about how nice her legs are. I mean, like, because really, who cares about the boxer guy? Nobody wants to, you know, we want to see some nice legs, apparently. So she is there only for decoration. I'm not being funny in that. Yeah, I don't think she is that witty anyway. And as for you, yeah, the Congolese guy with the dreads, are you ever sober on that fucking show? Are you even sober? Let me tell you something right now. If you was to go and breathalyze everybody in that show, yeah, with a police breathalyzer, these people will not even be fit to drive. Because a lot of the time, these people are pissed out of their nuts. How can that chick have a serious conversation, tell her story, which is a very sensitive one, with a bunch of drunken ghetto black people? Why would she do that? You guys are not even sober. The host of the show is a crackhead. Yes, I said it. Because once you smoke crack, you don't go back. Now I remember back in the day of the jungle days of jungle music, the man that were burning up crack. Yes. And that boxer guy, listen, I don't even want to even make a video about him. You know, just off the topic and that, yeah. A lot of his elders Trust me, this one. A lot of his elders were bunning that crack. The guy he spoke about who died, yeah, not the one, not the other one, P, yeah, he was the biggest cracker on ends. I'm not joking. Cracked out of his mouth. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so that chick, she played it well because you guys don't deserve to hear that story. I mean, you guys cannot even stick to topic. You guys cannot even focus on a person that's come there to be interviewed. And then Kiki talks about how, oh, you come all the way down here just to do that. This is the thing. That boxer guy came all the way down there. And I'm sure even he was thinking to himself, what am I even doing here? You guys may as well just have your show and just chat amongst all four of you. There's no point having somebody there to be interviewed if you're not even interviewing them. So yes, she shouldn't have come on that. I mean, sorry. Um, I believe that she was right, to do what she did. Do you know what I mean? She actually outsmarted you lot, made you lot look stupid. And fair play to her. Do you know what I mean? Took her money and left. I mean, even the way she dressed to come on the show and that would tell you, hey, look, she just fucking rolled out of bed. She took the fucking mick out of you. Just went there, do you know what I mean? Rolled out of bed, took her pee and left. I'm out. Do you know what I mean? Then you tried to intercept her at the door. She just called the police. Help, help. They won't let me leave. They're preventing me from leaving. And the young spray comes back here, talking about, she's ugly anyway. I'm like, listen, stop it. See, that is the thing I'm talking about. And even, the and even on one of the clips here, listen to this though, yeah? You've got a boxer guy there who they're meant to be interviewing, and Young Spray is talking about Anthos being ugly. And then Kiki does what Kiki does best by saying, listen, I'm not getting involved in that. And listen, I said it in another video, I don't think Kiki has done anything wrong, but you have to understand the mentality of these black chicks these days. I'm just gonna keep it real. A lot of them just do not have the sense they were born with, unfortunately. So they're going to see that as you are siding with Young Spray. So unless she publicly accosts Young Spray, yeah, unless she challenges Young Spray in a hostile manner, then leaves Young Spray, two black chicks in the eyes of the black chicks today, she's going to be a pick Misha. That's how stupid these black chicks are. Yeah, I said it. Very daft people. So you can sit there trying to plead the fifth, Kiki. It doesn't work like that. Because in the social media world, you are who you associate with. That's how it works. And you are going to find out. So you can continue to sit there if you like. Look at what's the name now? Ice cream. This guy's calling ice cream sour cream. Listen, ice cream's good. Ice cream's good. Do you know what I mean? She's gone over there, she's doing a podcast. She doesn't have to work underneath this crackhead. And I suspect this guy's still on a crack. Yes, look at those eyes. The eyes don't lie, mate. That is not just weed. Look at the. For real. Why is his eyes like that? Well, I suspect he's still on the crack. Because here's the thing about the crack here. The man them were banning crack here from the jungle days, listening to jungle. Yeah. And then you know, certain man stopped here when they saw that what it was doing to other people. And some people were able to stop that. Listen, even the other guy here, well, I don't want to call this guy's name, but um he claims so the ends that the boxer guy's from, yeah, he claims he's the one that started that gang in the area. So you know who I'm talking about. Don't want to say that guy's name, but it begins with a T, yeah. So that guy there, he also was bunning crack because I've seen him bun crack back in the day. They were all on the crack. But yeah, sorry, I'm digressing. So Young Spray, yeah, the guy is on crack and he's drinking a lot of alcohol, yeah, and that would explain the erratic behavior. You understand? There is nothing of substance that's gonna come out of that guy's mouth. Nothing. So you don't expect, yeah, that lady. Why would you expect that woman to stay on the show and to talk to him about what? Why would he? Why would she do that? Because I think that there's other more appropriate platforms. Yeah, yeah, where she can tell her story. Not that platform. Do you know what I mean? She came there, got her 5 minutes, got her check, got an apology, and she was out. Kiki talking about, oh, why would you do that? You're coming down the hair. I mean, like, well, I wanted to find out your story. Shut up. If there's ever a woman that should be told to get back to the kitchen, it'll be her.